Hey, what's up guys, T-Dawg here. Now, Monster Hunter, like every other IP, is no stranger to cut content at all. Countless monsters, concepts, mechanics have all been considered and eventually dropped, some later down the line than others. While we all wait for Monster Hunter Wilds to drop in February, why not a better time to look back and think about the past? In particular, the Ancient Forest. Now let me clarify, not this one. While we all love this one, there was another version of the Ancient Forest at one point. Or should I say, the Ancient Wetlands. Two months after Capcom's highest-selling game was released, game director Yuya Takada joined a GDC 2018 panel discussing the early development of the game. There, many jaw-dropping things were shown, like the guy Chris body-slamming Anjanath like it's Fight Night Live.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out!
Besides the unprompted pay-per-view, I picked up something consistent. Now, several clips in the conference show an early version of the Ancient Forest. Compared to the map we have now, at one point it was way more swampy, almost reminiscent of previous games. Now, put a pin in that. We'll get to that later. Stylistically, the game back then was a lot darker, even showing a hunter using bright moss to light up caves. Trees cast and overcast, showing the contrast between the shade and the sun.
Oh, shit!
Roots from the ancient trees winding through the marshes, showing its dominance over the environment. While this is an extremely cool look of the game in my opinion, I still love and adore what we have now. So today, I've decided to take all the information that I could find about the scrap map and bring forth a vision. A vision of what the swampy marsh area of the ancient forest could have looked like, and potentially, how it could have been implemented. Let us start off simple with the lay of the land. Really Lewis and Clark this place up, you know? Now, what exactly was the swamp? Well, it seems to have been the southwestern part of the map. Check this out, even on the world map, you can see a pair of massive rivers running off into the sea. See this above? See this darker part? Now that looks like a remnant of the past. A dark, murky past.
You get it? Because it's like the swamp.
Never mind. Anyway, you'll notice this section of the forest looks different from this part. While it is absolutely artist interpretation, Capcom still focuses on pseudo-realism. It wouldn't be too much of a stretch to assume this upper part is darker for a reason. It's most likely a change of habitat. Piecing together all the clips from the alpha, developer interviews, concept art, and just some tried and true speculation, I believe we have enough information to piecemeal something together. Something complete, at least to the best of my ability. Here it is, what you're all here for. What monsters and animals would inhabit this place? Well, to start off easily, we can already throw out the regular monsters that already appeared.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know. Easy cop-out. I get it. Now that we have the regulars figured out, let's get down to speculation. What other monsters would have appeared in this new environment? To make it easier, I figured it was best to rate this from most likely to not likely at all. Beginning, I don't think it's too controversial to think Gravios and Psarios would appear somewhere. They're rock monsters that hang out everywhere, including forests and swamps. Next up is the goat. Well, bear. Azoros. Now, sure, he was added to Monster Hunter Rise, but I need an excuse to bring him up whenever I can. Look, he's a bear. Bears hang out in forests and wetlands. It's fair to put him in likely, especially since there's honey in the ancient forest already and there's water in the south. That way he can catch fish. Boom, confirmed, true patriot verified. Moving on to the second tier. Likely we have Kongalala. This interesting creature is damn near in every game since its introduction, and I think it's a safe bet it'll probably appear somewhere. But not being introduced into the 5th generation at all, perhaps not. But the argument for it is as stated, it's a monkey, they live in rainforests and jungles, and there's plenty of food for them. Next up is Yankoku and Gypsros. A package deal. Wait, what? They were both just recently announced to be in Wilds? What? Yeah, I was not really expecting that, but I felt like it was fair to group them together. If you disagree, put them in the comments. With several flying wyverns, bird wyverns, and tons of space, these two would probably be somewhere in the new map. If something like Snogre can find their way from the old world to the new world, so can these guys. Next up, the 50-50 section. The maybe kind of area. Front running is the boy Espinaz, the only monster to come into the main series from Monster Hunter Frontier so far. Yo, between you and me, we're gonna have a video discussing that at some point, so subscribe for that, alright?
Don't tell nobody. It's just between you and me, alright?
But look, it's a wrath, but it has a little bit of spice, a little bit of poison, and it's a pretty smart creature. While it's possible they may only live in the old world, who's to say, you know? Finishing up the section is the one, the only, poor Pecco.
No, 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 no. Wait. Wait.
This god-forsaken bird is both equally loved and hated. If you join the series during World or after, you've never faced this fiend. Basically, its gimmick is it's a bird wyvern with the properties of hunting horn. It wails, dances around, and oh yeah, summons monsters. Yeah, this thing sure is a handful, and because of that, it's sort of possible for it to show up, kinda not. I really wouldn't be too surprised either way. Now please get off my screen before it summons a Devil Joe. Now for a much less painful monster, good old Luderoth. They're everywhere, they steer near the oceans and marshes, but we've never gotten confirmation that they exist in a new world. In the might be reaching section, we have the boy himself, Big Duramboros. Oh yeah, buddy, I said it. With a plentiful vegetation around and a big open space, Big Homie Duramboros should have been in the game. However, Capcom seems to disagree with me, I guess. Following him is Astalos, which appeared in Monster Hunter Rise. Besides all the stuff I said about previous monsters, it can also fly, bro. So maybe it could fly over, maybe not. Probably leaning towards no, but I won't give up hope, yo. Now, this next monster is definitely out of left field, but I feel like it would have fit. Caesarbur, or Kaiserbur, if you played Fallout New Vegas.
What?
No, all right. I know that sounds bad.
It's exclusively from Monster Hunter Online. But just look at it, bro. It's a beaver in the land of timber, bro. Need I say more? Finishing up this section is Quetzalcoatl. This monkey lemur thing is from the 4th game, showing up in the Ancestral Steppe. It's technically a forest, but like, I'm not betting my chips on it appearing in our new map, even though it would be pretty awesome. Now, for the final section, the not likely. We got Green Nargacuga and huge homie Yamasukami. While Nargacuga is cool, the regular version we got in Iceborne, it's good enough in my opinion. Big Yama though, could have been a whole event, the likes of Safajiva and Kolv Tarath. Imagine looking up in the sky and seeing this big old mouth pointing down at you. Some Junji Ito shit, yo. But for multiple reasons, it's not very surprising it wouldn't have shown up in either the new map we're making or the original. Speaking of new maps, the final chapter of this video. Alrighty guys, ready for some voice acting? Now, imagine you're a fledgling hunter, a part of the Hunting Guild's 5th Fleet. After tackling a few hunts like Great Jaggers, the Pookie Pookie, and the Kulioku, you've been given a new assignment. Hunt the Royal Luderoth, somewhere near the western edge of the ancient forest. As you exit the base camp, you're met by the sight of the ancient coastline, deemed by previous fleets. 2 beaches separated by waist-high water, only traversable by pockets of raised earth. Pointing north is a raging waterfall, been carved through the rock and sediment for eons. Palm trees dot the sands, with turtles and crabs being their primary endemic life. A small pack of Aptonoth drink from the water, as you spot Epioth off the coast. After viewing the beauty, you head north into the Age Crossway. After heading northwest into the open area 14, cattails, duckweed, and other chest-high flora sprinkle the damp ground. The earth is rich and muddy, limiting movement somewhat, but as a somewhat experienced hunter, this is no bother to you. You trek through the swamp until you hear a cry from your left flank. Turn to see a lone Aptonoth surrounded by the Luderoth, a whole baker's dozen. From the corner of your eye, you see it appear. The Alpha, Royal Luderoth, makes its way over to the creature before stopping. It sniffs the air before snapping its head towards you, its pupils contracting at the newly acquired target. Being outnumbered, you retreat to the north, to Treve's graveyard. The pack pursues, trying to bite at you through the winding roots. The king of the pack barrels through the obstacles, snapping them like it's nothing. With different levels of elevation, you're able to risk the occasional slash. That is, until the beast tries to force through a particularly thick and old root, getting lodged in the vice. Exploiting its weakness, you decide to end it there and then with a slash. Walking off towards camp, you kick the mud off your boots, luckily only being scraped. You manage to slay the beast and its cohorts relatively injury-free. Passing by the crossway, you enter the coastline, only for something to be wrong. The air is tense and silent, fog covering the beach. The sun is splashing the water, and you hear the distress call of an Aptonoth pack from earlier. The youngest seemingly have disappeared. After a few moments, a gargantuan shadow exits the water before the hurricane escape, the biggest getting lashed onto by the massive jaws of the Lagiacrus, finishing its afternoon snack. The Lord of the Seas has struck once again. Come on, bro. Did you really think I was gonna make a video about cut content for Moss Hunter and not have the Lagiacrus show up at some point? I teased him earlier. I'm just saying, bro. But being real, thank you so much for watching this video. This has taken me quite a few days to get this sorted out in between my job and my aspirations and stuff like that. And so I appreciate your patience with me. And also, thank you for 52 subscribers. Yeah! 3 months, we got it, bro. That's what's up. So if you enjoyed this, I just want to say I appreciate you and have a wonderful day. Thank you so much.